So I woke up today not having on the bingo card that NickMercs would be the cause of a complete societal shift on Twitter this morning. Within the past recent news, Nick has come out to say a statement saying that we should leave the kids out of it. And just that statement alone apparently means so much and is such a darning phrase now that we should all grab our pitchforks, light fires, grab the town, mobilize, and riot. And I completely do not understand this split and this rift. Yesterday I was streaming, and it's something I just really kind of wanted to talk about and touch on because I know that I made a comment on Twitter that was kind of circulating around that I would just reply to somebody, and I'll just, you know what? Why don't we just watch the video for itself? Okay. So there was a viral video going around of a protest going sideways. And this is the post that went with it. We don't need to see the video because the video is kind of crazy with people getting ran over and whatnot, and I really don't want to see that. But this tweet comes out saying, anti-LGBT protesters attack pro-LGBT demonstrators outside Glendale, California. I think we can all agree that is not good. Nobody should attack anybody, especially if they're protesting. An outside force coming in to attack a protesting force or a protesting group, not the best look. Never good. Saying the school board is voting on recognizing June as Pride Month. Okay, cool. And Nick says they should leave little children alone. That's the real issue, right? So they should leave little children alone. That statement, right, has turned into him having to come out and give his two cents on the matter, right? Jake Lucky's probably one of my favorite journalists. He goes out and at least just gives out the facts, right? And people are very opinionated on Jake Lucky. I think him and Hunter are doing great things. And I think, if anything, if we can say that they're like the ESPN guys coming out giving us news on all the gaming and esports news and whatnot, I think Jake Lucky is kind of like a JJ Redick, while Hunter is kind of like a Mike Greeny in terms of personality. But back to Nick having to come out and say, hey, what the is going on here? Let's just, let's hear his response.
Brawling in front of a fucking school with kids.
That's not good.
I just didn't fucking like it. I'm sure a lot of you guys can understand how that video would piss some people off. It pissed me off. Okay.
I just don't like people seeing fighting. The fighting itself is an issue.
Full transparency. How do I put this? I'm gonna be very, very careful here. I don't want to piss anybody off. Make a lot of people mad. Wasn't my intention.
It definitely was not his intention, but he definitely pissed a lot of people off, which I think once you get to Nick's size, no matter what you do, you're going to piss some people off.
I mean, listen.
Listen.
My wife and I just had a baby.
Congrats.
Brand new father.
Congrats, Nick.
You know, we seen these kinds of videos. It's sad, you know. But her and I agree that
it's sad because you see people fighting. You see parents fighting in front of their kids. Imagine what that's doing to the kids to see their parents fight, like regardless of what side they're on. Like it sucks.
We want to be the ones to talk to our kid about things like that. I'm trying to keep it really simple, just so we don't have to get too crazy about it, because there's nothing to get crazy about. It really is that simple. I think I just have a bigger perspective on this now, being a parent, than I did maybe 2 months ago. So, the video bothered me, right? And that's I just don't think it's any place for a teacher or a school.
Sniff.
I don't think it's the place to speak.
He and Aiden are rocking
like
the same shit now.
It's not that I think that it shouldn't be spoken.
These headphones are everywhere. I love these headphones.
Spoken about. If that's what you got from that tweet, then you're just wrong. I don't have any quarrel with anybody in here. I don't have any quarrel with people on the internet.
I respect
it. Wasn't an anti, I guess, gay tweet. That wasn't what it was. Now listen, if you have issues with me or if you have issues with that tweet, then hey, listen, I'm down to agree to disagree. That's fine. We can agree to disagree. But if you think that I hate you because you're a certain way, you just couldn't be any more wrong. That's not the truth.
One thing that I'm really proud of Nick for coming out and saying, like, I don't understand how people are getting so angry and violent and malicious towards him, because he's trying, in all of this, he's being polite. And my dad and I were talking about this earlier, and I wanted his side, and he says, his thing was like instantly going for like, why doesn't he just go at the same energy? Like, show the same energy that he's being shown. And to me, when I'm like, I think that mindset and that action of meeting, this side, whatever this side is, with equal energy to this side, you're just gonna get this, right? And Nick, all he did was just have love, which is more or less like a hug, just to like legitimately just like, hey, chill, it's okay. And I think we need more people like that to lead by example and be like, look, I understand that you feel emotional. You understand that you may be a certain kind of way and that you may think that I hate you. Let me tell you right here, right now, I don't hate you, and you couldn't be more wrong, right? And Nick is somebody who does, I think, embody the peace, love, positivity with a little bit of pizzazz. Because we all know Nick isn't afraid to have any type of confrontation or speak his opinions. But I also think he's a pretty genuine guy and will let you know how he feels regardless if you like what you hear or not.
I've said things
I
in my
mean, I
past.
just
I've done things in my past. We all have. Okay. People grow.
and I may it may be a little obvious since I'm wearing a NickMercs hat, right, of what side of the camp that I would naturally fall on. But just even if there's somebody who I don't like, I can at least credit them for what they do, well. I do like Nick. And with that said, I can at least credit him where he falls or slips, and I just don't see any of that here. I think he's doing a great job leading by example, not coming out with animosity, and just showing love.
People get better. It's part of life, man. Okay. And I've grown a lot as a human being on planet. I'm sure we all have. Okay. I do not
I mean, I'm still the same height as I was since 8th grade, so I don't think I've grown too much.
feel that way. I just simply feel that I want to be the one, and my wife wants to be the one to speak with our child about stuff like that. And that was the tweet.
I think that's fair. What is wrong with that? He's not saying everybody. He's not enforcing and imposing his thumb saying everybody must follow this rule. That's just what he wants to do with his kid. It's fucking his kid.
That was the tweet. You can take the tweet if you want, and you can spin it, flip
Like,
it,
what the?
flop it, quote tweet
Fluff
it.
it.
You can put
Pop
10
it.
paragraphs on top of it. You can do whatever you want to it to make you feel better if that's what you want to do.
And Nick
That
dropping
was the
bars
tweet.
right there. Damn.
Okay. So if you came here to hear that, I hope you feel a little better about it. I didn't mean to upset anybody. I know that I did. I'm not apologizing about the tweaks. I don't feel like it's wrong.
I respect the fuck out of that. How could we not respect the fuck out of that?
I'm going to stand by what I said. I'm not going to delete the tweet. I just want to make sure everybody understands exactly the point I was trying to make.
There's so many people who are afraid as soon as they get caught out on something, they make an apology, they take it down, and it shows it's like they literally got bullied out of what they're trying to stand for. How many other people, I don't want to say just dudes because I don't want to put it in that box because I think strong women can lead by this example as well. But when you have an opinion and it's an opinionated or it's a polarizing opinion, stand by it. Say it with your chest, and if you feel like it really is a good thing to stand by. It's virtuous. It doesn't really mess with anybody else's life, and it's solely dependent on how you live your life and the decisions that you want to predicate your life around. Like, what are we doing? Like, how are we hating that? We need more of that. Okay. I do not. I look at Annie like that, but I don't understand how this pissed as many people off and got as many people just fucking as it did. I don't know. But that's going to be it for the video, guys. Let me know what you think down below. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? I'm open for my mind to be changed. I am. Just fill me in down below with good information without being rude or degrading or anything along those lines. Just let's have a conversation. But with that said, I hope you guys have a great day. It's Friday as I'm recording this video. I don't know when you're seeing it, but if you're seeing it on Friday, I hope you have a good weekend. Peace.